Hello and welcome to another MCO market update on Link. We are here on the daily time frame for Link and the price is still pushing higher as it seems. And I shared with you already over the last few days that the assumption is that we have bottomed here, at least a low of sorts seems to be in place. The next milestone target for the bulls will be a break above the swing high from late March, which formed around $16. That is, in my opinion, the next milestone target for the bulls. And then you might see it. We will zoom in a minute and I will take a look at the shorter time frame as well. But it is only so far a 3-wave move to the upside in what I have labeled wave 1 in the white scenario here. And then afterwards we can get a wave 2 pullback, and that would be a buyable dip if we get all 5 waves completed. At least from a traditional Elliott wave point of view, this would be formal confirmation that a low has been established. At the moment, I can tell you that it is my assumption we've bottomed. You know, I'm tracking that for Bitcoin as well. I've mentioned it in some of our member updates that I assume higher prices are to come for many of the altcoins. But the formal confirmation is really only achieved if we get all 5 waves completed. So that's what I'm tracking for Link. A potential 5-wave move up in the making. And then, as I said, this would be a small 5-wave move up. And then the pullback should be corrective in nature, which means it should form a higher low. It should be a 3-wave move down. And then we are going to watch for a 5-wave move up in what is wave 3 here. Then there can be a wave 4 pullback. And then wave 5 potentially to $60, $70, $80 and beyond, depending on the microstructure that will develop on the way up, but that is too early to say. Okay, we have some levels up there to watch starting at $47, but depending on how the microstructures develop, these projections might shift higher. At the moment, these are simply standard mathematical projections for the move to the upside. Let us also take a look at the smaller time frame for Link, and you can see here that the move to the upside is a potential 5-wave pattern. So that means we are tracking also here in the white scenario a direct pathway higher, which is broadly in line with what the Bitcoin chart is doing. We assume that a wave 1 already completed on the 12th of April. We had a wave 2 pullback that was the higher low on the 16th of April. And now we're working our way higher in a third wave, which should get to $16.64, maybe even $17.31 next. That would be ideal. In the last few days, I already communicated a micro support region here that would need to hold to keep the direct pathway higher alive. And that would be, this potential third wave, obviously. Support was between $14.04 and $14.34. And from there, we can watch for another 4-5 pattern. So this is, in theory, how this wave 1 that I showed you on the larger time frame should develop. At the moment, the direct pathway higher is preferred. Maybe just one more push higher, even though I would prefer if this internal third wave gets to $17.30, but it's not strictly necessary. Visually, it doesn't look like it might get there, but we will see. As long as the market now holds above the Thursday low, the direct focus can be on higher. And the next resistance is at $15.61, but ideally we get a healthy 5th wave with a target at $16.64 or maybe even $17.30. That's the update about Link. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.